it kind of came down to, in my mind, two cars, right? It was the 5 and the 45, the 5 of Larson, the 45 of Reddick. There's two real marks for me. There's this pit stop and how they battle off pit road, and there's this moment of the race after the stage 2 checkered flag, the start of stage 3. Let's first start to talk about off from pit road. It's more than just positions on the racetrack, but aggression gets the better of Reddick. We see a right front tire lockup.
Yeah, definitely just trying to race hard with Larson here to get the position back. Tries to get to his outside. Larson squeezes him a little bit. Just they get contact and that right front lockup. Now keep in mind, this is a tire that you're planning on going a long ways with. I think it hurts his day.
Yeah, and it locks up. It definitely slides. He loses the position to the one car. And why does that matter? Well, we'll just jump forward kind of one more. Now we've already got the checkered flag at the end of stage 2. We are entering the final stage. Everyone needs a pit stop.
Yes.
And throughout the field, people need different levels of fuel. People need different levels of tires. Some may take tires, some may not tires. So the best way to look at this is we're on board on the bottom with Reddick back in P24. We're on board up top, Kyle Larson, P21. So as a reference, here's Kyle Larson in Reddick's view.
Yeah, right there in plain sight. Been racing with him. The one car got by him, and that kind of split up the piece, but they're together. Kyle Larson makes a really incredible drive here, coming forward, just making passes. Tyler Reddick, a lot of choices that I think just stuck in the wrong lane.
And I think this is the big one right here. He was only 2 or 3 spots behind the 5 car, and as this runs all the way through, we're going to pause it. Look right here. We have the 5 car up inside the top 20. We have the 45 car all the way back at P26. That's 7 spots, right?
And put this in perspective. This orange car that is in the rear view mirror of the 5 car, that's this guy right up here. We've got several cars in between and a lot of traffic in 3-wide racing, just not going to make it forward from there.
And it just happens so quick. Like, if I back it up, I think we can get to the part where it's hard to see, but right, isn't that Larson right there?
That's Larson right there.
Right, so if the 7, you're on board with Larson up top, right? If the 7 messes up, or if this car gets loose, or this car gets loose, that could change the entire outcome of this corner, but that's not what happens. What happens is, we come through here, and the 5 gets a great corner. You see he's actually going to leave on the bottom with some pretty good momentum. On the bottom, Reddick's losing momentum. 7 spots, and if we go back to the line graph, why does that matter? Because those 7 spots is really where these 2 cars split, and I think that's what changes this pit decision, right? We see the pit for gas only for the 45, but that's because the 5 car is going here, and the 45 is here, and somehow he's trying to close in this gap, right? He's trying to do it on pit road.
Yeah, definitely. I think Billy Scott looks at it and says, we're just not making it through traffic. We're not able to drive through. I need to manufacture some track position. So the next time they come to pit road, Billy Scott made an aggressive call to do fuel only. And I felt like it was really aggressive knowing that we'd lock that tire up.
Yeah, slid that tire.
That's the piece, I think, double jeopardy there. Kind of the unraveling of the day for the 45.